Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft Creative Mode here on my super flat redstone testing world. I know that you recognize this guy behind me. He's got the most views on my channel. It's Thomas the Tank Engine. I did him in episode 4 of my showcase series. This will be episode 5. Let's go ahead real quick and come check out Thomas, because a couple things have changed. So I've added the bars down here on his wheels, and let's see, anything else? I added the back bumpers, and I added some detail around here. I am seriously thinking about cutting the cab down just a little bit, maybe like right across here. Same design, just moving the windows down and shortening the whistles, because when you're back here, obviously it's just the point of view. Thomas tends to get a little thin, and the cab just, I don't know, to me it looks just a teeny bit too high. Just by a couple of blocks. So I'll probably do that, because those types of things bug me. I love Thomas. He came out great, but I do believe the cab is a little high. But we're not here to look at Thomas. We are here to start yet another project. And those of you that know Thomas the Tank Engine may know that number. That is a horrible looking 6. Yes, you guessed it. We're gonna do Percy. This should be pretty challenging, because I can't find a lot of pictures on the web of Percy from the side. I can find a bunch of pictures of the toys from the side, but not of actual Percy. So in between cuts here, I'm gonna actually go out and load up all the pictures that I have so that I can get started on this project. But I did want to point a couple things out. The face is basically the same shape and dimensions, because they look the same. It's just Percy is just a little bit lower. If you can see, he's just a tiny bit smaller. And with Minecraft faces like this, there's not a lot of variation you can do. But I did do something on Percy, because Percy's nose is a little bit more bulbous, so I kind of rounded it out some. I thinned out the eyebrows a little, because Percy has thinner eyebrows, but the face, where the eyes and the mouth are basically the same. Just Percy, I kind of moved the, if you can see in Thomas, it's a little bit more, he's got a little bit fuller cheeks. Percy has less fuller cheeks. So yeah, they're not exactly the same. But I'll tell you what, once we get the rest of Percy back here, there'll be no problem noticing the differences. So I got corrected on Thomas when I said that Thomas was a teal blue. I should have remembered that Thomas is cerulean. This is definitely not a cerulean color, it's more a sky blue. But that's because of the limitation of the color of the Minecraft blocks. I could create a custom texture pack and make a cerulean block, but I think he looks fine the way he is. With Percy, you can see down here I have some green blocks. I was trying to match up the block that I wanted to create Percy with. And the best green blocks in Minecraft are the emerald block, the green wool block, and the green stained clay. So if I use the green emerald block, it's going to have these lines in it, and that won't look good. I don't think Percy is quite as bright as this, so I'm going to choose the lime green clay as the body for Percy. I hope I made the right decision, but if not, I can pull some magic and make some changes. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. As you can see, I got started on him just a little bit so that, you know, Um, uh, Not a whole lot. I just added his little antenna, I guess. Little steel things here. There's a couple steel things that happen on his bumper, or on his sled here. And yeah, he's got the same type of lamp. Uh, and I did work and look around at a different type of couple, because I noticed that it wasn't like a C-clamp type of couple. It was more of a uh, more of like a bolt-on attachment type of thing, and I think it came out pretty good. I may actually change Thomas's as well, but I am going to head out to the web. I'm going to look for some Percy videos, and I'm going to start working on getting Percy's body shape and dimension. He's more of an oval body than a round body, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get the oval to come out a little bit. But I'm sure I'll be able to do it. And once I get a little bit done, I will bring you back and we'll check on some progress. See you then. Alright guys, I got a little bit done. Not a lot, but a little. Tell me what you think so far. Well, obviously you can't tell me what you think, but I'm thinking Percy's starting to come out pretty good. At the very first I thought, oh no, this thing just isn't coming out to proportion, but then these aren't as long as the boxes will be. They have a little ways back to go. Probably, let's see if that's one, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Kind of like this. Oh, come on, mouse. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this box comes back like that. The top comes out like this. One too many. And then this fills in. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's going to be another latch here, another hinge. And obviously the top is filled in also. I like doing a little building on camera because it, as those of you who watched my Thomas video know, I'm doing these for my nephew Matt, and I like the fact that he gets to see a little bit of building in the episode, so he can see, you know, the creative process and how I kind of measure out how long things are going to be. And looking at the picture, that looks about right. And then Percy's body will start to go back, followed by his cab. I am definitely going to shorten Thomas's cab. I will probably do that this episode, so that you get to see that done. And we have the first stripe here, and we shall see. Let's see, Percy's got 4 stripes, 2 stripes in the middle and 1 right next to his cab. But yeah, I will finish up this box on this side as well. You know, I'm starting to get a good feeling. Oh yeah, I added this this thing. It's I guess it's some sort of electrical coupling. It goes off the front of Percy like that. And yeah, he's starting to take shape, folks. So let me get a little bit more done, probably quite a bit more done, and we will come back and see where we're at. See you in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think this is where I left you last time. I've gotten some stuff done, and hopefully you like it. It seems to be coming out just as good as Thomas. I don't know, but we shall see. So if you come back here, you can see we have Percy's 4 signature stripes on his tank, or yeah, his pressure tank. That's what this would be. We have his box here and the box here, and I even put in the little I guess it's a little key. I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing this for Maddie. What I know about Thomas the Tank Engine is what I see on the monitor in front of me. I think it's a really nice program. I have watched a few of them with Maddie, but you know, I'm definitely not an expert, but I do enjoy building the characters. So I think it's coming out good. There may be a little issue here. Nah, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's a deal breaker. If you come up here, oh yeah, I like it. Obviously, I haven't done both sides yet. I'm going to do it kind of like I did Thomas. I'm going to get one side done and then basically mirror it on the other side. But yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out great. I'm very pleased again, and I hope Maddie loves it. It is coming out just like that picture right over there. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get a little bit more done, and I will. Oh, let me point this out. Like the tank portion of him here is just a little bit shorter than Thomas, because Percy is just a teeny bit shorter than Thomas. So it's coming out. It's coming out right. He's just a block or so shorter than Thomas. Not much, just a teeny bit. His smokestack is just one shorter than Thomas. Otherwise, they're the same diameters. Yeah, I am enjoying this. Once again, I am very happy with progress, and we will get a little bit more done, and we'll see you back here. Alright, y'all, I'm back, and I know you've seen this guy. Look what I did with his face. I like that. He's kind of like glancing over at Thomas. You know, I mean, I think Percy admires Thomas, and he's constantly looking to see what Thomas is doing. So I gave him the little sideways glance, checking Thomas out to make sure that he's doing the right thing. Yeah, I hope you're surprised. I really do. I've gotten basically half of it done. Look at that. The cab is a little bit better size, you know. Percy's cab isn't really high off the top, so yeah. Don't yell at me about the 6. I know it's horrible. But here's what I want you to do. I got a lot of views on Thomas, so I'm hoping to get a lot of views on Percy. If you can do a better job at Percy's 6 being 8 blocks high and 5 blocks wide, I would love to see a picture of it. I will, if you can do a better job than this 6 and make it look like Percy's 6, I will use your design when I fix the 6. I will mention your name in the video and give you credit in the description. So remember, guys, hit that like button, hit subscribe. I'm not done yet, but hit subscribe if you really like the video. And show me your 6s. Just one 6, please. One 6 that I can put on the side right there that looks a lot better than that 6. If I don't get any ideas, then we're just gonna have to go with this, because I messed around with it for a while, and I could thin it out, you know, here and here and here. But when I fill in the green, it doesn't look all that good. So I would love to see what you guys have got out there. If If you're better at sixes than I am, I would really, really love to see your work. And like I said, I will give you credit where credit is due. But let's go ahead and finish up. I have his little stair here underneath the entrance for the conductor. The window looks about the right size here. The body looks right. The roof looks right. We come around here. The window fits in right where it should. I used black glass in there and I really like that. I'll probably do that with Thomas too. And I like the size of that window. I always thought Thomas's windows were too big, so when I lower Thomas's roof, I will probably shrink the windows down just a little bit as well to make it look a little bit different. And one thing I forgot to put on Thomas was the overhang. You notice here on Percy, I have the overhang for the cabin. I didn't do that on Thomas, so I will be fixing all of that, hopefully at the end of this episode if I have enough time. But I added his whistle, and this little dumaflagi right here, it's the little thing in front of the whistle. And then there's a big silver thing there. Remember, I only have half of this done, so I'll be finishing up the other half now that I'm very happy with the front half. And Percy also has a little extra plate right here on his body, so I added that as well. Yeah, I am liking this a lot. Oh, there's another thing. I'm gonna have to finish up the window inside, but Percy's windows kind of stick over the top of his coal carrier. It usually sticks up. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't make a boo-boo. I did kind of make a boo-boo, but I didn't make a boo-boo. In order to make the coal carrier, the coal box look, nice with the slats in it, just like Percy's has, I couldn't make it any smaller than this. This is actually going to be 3 slats. I have to swap these around. The gray here will be black, the black will be gray, the gray will be black, black will be gray, gray will be black, and then we'll have gray border all the way around. But yeah, more of Percy's window shows usually, but hey, at least part of it's showing, right? Inside I will complete the window. It'll look something like this when I finish the interior. Like this, and then here, and then we need to go up 1, knock that out, up 2, knock that out, and that right there. So when I finish the interior, then we will put black glass in there. There we go. When I finish the interior, all of this will be green around here, like so. Because obviously you can't. He has a back wall, right? So it'll be something like that. And yeah, this is I'm proud of this. This is this is just as good as Thomas came out. This is definitely Percy. I am going to get a bit more done, probably a lot more done. I have a feeling I'm running up against the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to check the video, maybe come back one more time, and we will save the undercarriage for next episode, because Percy has a pretty interesting undercarriage. He has a couple pressure tanks that, or what do they call them? Activators, actuators that make his wheels go round. So yes, I have a feeling folks are gonna like this as well, because I really like it, and I know Maddie's gonna like it. I will get the rest, or hopefully a lot more done. Some more on, I think I want to fix up Thomas a little bit, and I will be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm speechless. This is just fantastic. Look at this. It's a little close in here in between Thomas, but... Oops, I knew it was too close. Just look at it. Just look, not it, look at him. Look at Percy. Up here, all of his accessories or details. The roof is the right height. Everything is proportional. This is just fantastic. Oh, by the way, speaking of Thomas, I fixed him. Look, I brought his cab down where it belongs. It's a little higher than Percy's, like it really is. Now his whistles look the right size, his windows look the right size. Yeah. His cab looks the right size. So Thomas is now fixed as well as Percy. I mean, that looks so much better. I'm going to be so much happier when I come in here and take a look at Thomas. I just am. And Percy, look at Percy! There he is, Maddie. There's Percy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that is it for another episode of Vanilla Minecraft here on my Redstone testing world with, you know what, it's so hard to run when you are in third person like this, with Thomas and Percy. I may try and do something else with Percy's face a little bit. It looks a little bit too much like Thomas's, but I mean, it's really not all that much different. Thomas has a slightly bigger nose, and I really can't represent that. So the fact that he has a big green train behind him and a 6 on it is gonna have to tell you that's Percy. And next episode, we will finish up the undercarriage and call this a project. I may take these guys and work some magic and move them someplace else so they're not so close together, and maybe I'll start doing a like a scene around them with, you know, other cars and stuff. I don't know. If you guys seem to really like this, and I get the views on Percy that I got on my Thomas, it looks like I'll do a lot of this. You know, I'll still do my Hope Springs episodes and an adventure map from time to time and some tutorials, but it won't be so long between episodes when I'm working on the tank engines here. Let's see, who did they ask for next? I can't think. They asked for James next in the comments, and I said, well, I'll take a look at James, but I want to do Percy first because I like Percy, and I know Maddie likes Percy, so I did Percy. And I'm not done yet. I still have some details to do. Maybe I'll tweak the face a little bit. And then we will move on from there. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am JoeBB3 from JoeBB3 Games, and I would like to let me look up again. See, there's something in the way here. I can't see it like I saw the Thomas, but yeah, yep. That's Percy. It sure is. And I think Maddie's gonna love it. What did I break? What did I break? I'm gonna have to look, guys, because oh good, it's just blocks. That's okay. I can handle breaking blocks. but I think Maddie's going to love it. I'm going to get everything finished before I tell him. And, you know, someone commented that the wheels were a little bit off on Thomas. And at first I didn't agree, but then I took a look at Percy and how they sit on Thomas, and I think the person was right. Thomas's wheels are a little out of whack. Not too much, just a little. See the center? Let's go back on F1. Not F1, but F5. All right. See the center of the back wheel? The center of the back wheel should be just about in the middle of this, of the doorway here. So the center of that wheel should be moved over to about there. And then this wheel needs to be in the center of the front and back wheel. So I think I'm going to do that. But that is for another day, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am JoeBB3 from JoeBB3 Games, and if you like this episode, please click that thumbs up right down there. And if you really liked it, I would appreciate it if you subscribed, because I'm gonna be doing more of these, and they seem to be pretty popular. So oh, well, hello there. Yeah, I didn't know I made the hole that big. I'm kind of stuck. So anyway, I'll work my way out of this hole, and you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Ta!